Alrighty, guys. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's really good to get started with an actual game week. We've had a great camp. Our team has gotten better each and every practice. We've defined our roles, and now we get to go play a game. And our kids over the last 2 days have been extremely excited about that. You know, when it comes to UNLV, I see a team that has really progressed under Coach Sanchez. You're looking at a team that had 3 really close losses last year. Could have easily been an 8-win team last year. Offensively, it's all about the run for them. One of the top 16 rushing offenses in the country. And when you look at Lexington and you look at Armani Rogers, you're talking about 2,100 rushing yards between the two. As we go into every game that we do, we always try to stop the run first. I think it's ultra critical this week because of those two guys. The guys that have shined outside for me is Brandon Presley. The way they use him both in the passing game as well as a lot of their jet sweeps. I think the kid does a great job, presents a lot of speed. Defensively, it's a little bit different for us. You know, Coach Skipper coming on board as the defensive coordinator, not knowing exactly what he's going to do. It's going to be really more about us and our fundamentals, our techniques, our assignments. That's what we're concentrating on, is us doing our job and focusing on us. You know, the guys that have stood out to me for them has really been their safety, Baker Dalton, and their linebacker, Gabe McCoy. Both kids, I thought, last year got a lot of experience with their play, but found ways to get the ball on the ground. Injury-wise, right now, EA ruling out for the game, just knee-hab. He's still about a week away. Liam Jimmins will be ruled out with a turf toe. Toa we held today for pec strain. That's day-to-day. Marquise Stepp is going through concussion protocol. Josh Amortabebe still is rehabbing an ankle. Daniel Amortabebe is rehabbing the quad. Austin Appleby is still going through mono. Jordan Austin we pulled today, again for a slight pec strain. And then Josh Follow got tight in a hamstring. I'll see where that is at tomorrow. As far as personnel goes, Yakili Ross is going to focus on his graduation this semester. He gets his USC degree this fall, and then will pursue graduate transfer afterwards. And Jakari Godfrey is going to pursue other options as well as far as transfer. 2 are great men, 2 great kids. Thank them for their service, and we wish them all the best. All right. With that, I'll answer any questions that you have.
Coach, always a matter of great interest to finally know who the starter is going to be. Certainly not an easy decision for you. What did it come down to?
For me, I thought it was a really healthy competition, and what I was really excited about is how all the quarterbacks progressed. You know, competition makes you rise to the top, raise your game, and the ultimate goal was to have each one be prepared to be able to go in the game. Because we did that competition for the length we had with the scrimmages, I thought each one is prepared. What we sat down and looked at the end was how they functioned in actual live games. Scrimmages, live 2-minute drills when the ball had to move and it wasn't scripted. And that's where we thought JT shined. Thought all the kids did a wonderful job of competing. They're all ready to go, but you have to define a role at the beginning here, and right now JT will walk out there.
Your schedule always dictated that the decision would be a week before season opener.
I've always wanted for our football team, I think it's healthy for your football team to know who the quarterback is. I played the position, I've coached the position, and I wanted enough time for these guys to get a full game plan, get comfortable with the game plan, the chemistry with their starting quarterback, and we defined all roles, not only at the quarterback position, but in our entire team. And so everybody knows where they're starting at. And we are going to play a lot of guys at all positions, but I think it's healthy for a football team going in that there's no question marks. You know where you stand in game 1, and you know how you're going to help the team.
Clay, after you saw what JT did in the first scrimmage at the Coliseum, did you have an inner moment of he's going to be tough to beat in this competition?
No, I was committed, and I think our staff was committed to the entire process because we were truly trying to get every quarterback ready to be able to go in. Now, in that first scrimmage, there were some moments where you go, wow, this kid is really mature for his age. You don't know what it's going to be like when the kid walks into the Coliseum for the first time in a scrimmage atmosphere when he's got to compete for a job, and he did what he did. And that's what we were impressed with. Each time that we put the ball down and just played, he looked extremely comfortable. He looked extremely comfortable in front of all y'all, and that's not easy for an 18-year-old kid. kid. You know, his maturity level both on the field and off has been extremely impressive.
Well, can you walk us through the meeting you had with JT and what that was like? Informative that he won the job and reactions?
Yeah, you know, it's always hard. I've been doing it a long time, 24 years, and it's always hard to have those meetings, but it's always at an art of respect and art of love that you're going to be able to sit down with each quarterback. And we sat down with every one of them on Sunday. I sat down one-on-one with them individually, told them where their role would be. Obviously, JT was excited about his role, but I thought his maturity shined through, you know, because he was really, all right, this is, Coach, I'm excited about this, but I know there's a job to do. And he was honored to have that opportunity, but he understood there was a lot of work to do. And I thought the way he feels about the other Qs in the room and his comments about them, I thought really shined through. I thought all the kids were extremely classy, the way that they handled it. Obviously, there was disappointment by the other kids, but the class and integrity that they showed, and then you saw them out here today, I mean, they came to work. I mean, that's what Trojans do. You never know when your number is going to be called. I've asked each one of them to prepare like a starter, because at some point in time, you're going to have to go out there and you're going to have to help your team.
What went into picking Matt as a starter or backup over Jack?
Again, we thought that Matty really, I told him, I said, I thought his last week of camp was his best. You know, we challenged him in that last week after that second scrimmage. I challenged him with some things to get accomplished, and I really thought he took it to heart and had his best week, his last week. You know, when things, again, when we put the ball down and played, I thought he did well. And that's at the end of the day, that's what we had to look at. It is not the scripts. You know, you take that into account, the routes on air, but when the ball is put down, what did the kid do?
Have you had any discussions with Jack about his future in the program?
Yeah, get ready to become a better quarterback each and every day and prepare like a starter and get ready to play. That's what each quarterback does, and that's what all positions do. You never know when your opportunity is going to be. I've been in a situation where I had to go win a game with the four-string quarterback. I've been in a situation where we had to try to beat UCLA with the four-string center. And thank God he was Nico Falla, and thank God we prepared him, and thank God he prepared like a starter. You know, so it's the next day. You get 24 hours to, you know, kind of, you know, be sad, and then you come back to work. And you watch those kids today, and I'm so dang proud of them, because that's who they are. That's why we signed them, because not only were they the right player, but they were the right people, you know. And we're committed to this season, each one of those quarterbacks, and I'm proud of them, because each one of them said, Coach, no matter what the decision is, I'm going to be a good teammate. And that's the key to being a great quarterback, is being a good teammate first. So very proud of them.
Let's do one more. With Porter practicing today, how good do you feel of his chances playing Saturday?
I feel pretty confident right now. You know, we'll see. This was a contact day. We'll see how it reacts. He's been in every morning. I think he shows up like 5:30 a.m. And we'll see how it reacts after a good day of work. And then I'll let the, you know, two things always go into play for me in a decision. One, do the doctors clear him to play? And then two, is he confident and does he want to play? If he has confidence and the doctors say it's clear, then we'll pull that trigger. And if either one's a no, then we'll wait till the next game.
So he hasn't been cleared yet?
He's been cleared to practice. We'll see where it is for game time. But right now, he looked very good today to me. And I'll have more for you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.